Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is me, Faisal Zayed. I usually give some interviews in Arabics and in some tips and advices, or thinking you know um, in some ideas in Arabic. So today, this message for the others who's speaking and understanding English. Sorry, I will try to do my best in English. I'm not very well, but trying to give you some advices and trying to help in the hobby. Our budgies hobbies is so lovely. We are more organized than other hobbies. We have standards, we have the colors, we have the points for everything in the birds. And that thing help us to know more and learn more about the bird. So it's not about just putting the birds, breeding them, and that's it. You can be more professional in learning about these skills. And today, my advice or some advices, and I will put the name is thinking after the boxes. In the last few days, I'm passing in the YouTubes looking for something new, and I just noticed that is many interviews with many breeders around the world talking about the same questions and the same topics. The question is when you start. Okay, I start when I was a kid and that. What's your feeding program or the diet or what you are giving the birds? These questions, I don't think that these will help the fancier nowadays. The fancier and the budgies lover want some details about the hobby, want to know. And even me before, I was asking these questions, and I'm just telling myself now, why are doing this? Why? Okay, what's the difference between dealing with birds when I was 10 or when I was 20? What is more important? It's what you are doing now. Now we are 2023. There are many things happening. There are many modern birds. There are many features appear. There are many features disappear in some points. So this is the most important. And my advice today, or the idea for all the people who are making interviews, just ignore these questions and ask them more about details and more about the hobby. I think the people will understand now the features and all that more than the food program. When you start keeping the bears for 50, 60 years, whatever. If you are keeping the bears for a 50 or 60 and you are a member and you are showing your bears and you are on the same level, so there is no point of talking about the history. The history is good in some points, I think before, and we passed this stage. No more about the history. We need some new ideas and to open the people and the budgies lover about the features and the details about these birds. Another thing is for the beginners who are thinking that is the food program and the soft food or the egg food or some products are making you breeding show quality top birds with all these modern feather and all these directions and top and head and all that. No. The food, what you are giving the birds is make them live longer, yes. Make them breed well, yes. Make them in good health, yes. But nothing with the features and nothing without the style of the birds. So the food is just to keep them healthy. It's good to know more details about the food. What many breeders mention that, and we have plenty of videos talking about these things. We have to move forward. You are as a beginner, I know there is a question who really, when I open my eye in the hobby, I've always have this question in my head, and many people said, yes, I paste my line in that and that and that and that and that. The idea is, when you paste in some line, for example, Faisal, my name is Faisal, Faisal line, and you are not making progress. Or if you are pasting in my line and breeding some fantastic birds, and the other guy who's also using my line is not doing anything. So is it about the line, or is it about the breeder? Or is it about the eyes and the think and the mind of the breeders? There are many big names in the old world. Many studs are starting from these lines. And we didn't see something special coming up. So my idea or my advice today for you who like the budgies and want to move forward and want to do some progress is look at what you breed and see something you want to improve in your birds. The features is not is secret from this line, or one line have these features and the other line have the other features. It's about think, see in more details, then you will make progress. I think the more time you spend with your birds and the more time you learn and read and visit some breeders, you will know more. It's not about just watching the videos and just seeing the post, and you have to know that this post made, in the perfect condition of the birds, the perfect shots. It's been selected between maybe 30 or 40 pictures just to show you, this bird in the best condition or the best way or the best picture. But when you visit the breeders, you will notice many things. You have to see the tails. You have to see the wings. Are they full tails? Are they full wings? Are they have some feather issues? Are they in good health? Are they breeding in 3 or 4 years or no? Not just walk and see if this is blow more than the others and ignore all the other details. There are many perfect blowing birds without a tail or without flights and or wings issues, and many with feather problems, and you don't want that. Okay, it's appear in some birds with that, but in other way, just see the rest of the stud. What is more common? Are they some bird with maybe tail or flights, 2, 3, 4, whatever? Yes, if they are low percent, it's okay. But if I walk in the stud and most of them are on the same like that, no, they have, this man have some issues, or this breeder have some issues. Other advice for the people or the beginners. Guys, you have to wait to breed the budgies. And I'm talking for the professional people who want to show their bears and breeding some good quality. One way is to pay the money and to buy something very good from the breeder. The other way is buying some average bird from this line, and from that you will have only 10% to breed something good from them. Then the 10% good birds, you have to keep them and to breed more and to select to improve your stud. This is the idea. The other way is to pay more and get maybe 2 or 3 birds. And it's about really your budget. I know there are many people who don't want to spend much in the hobby for many reasons. I understand the life and the difficulty of the life and the very high prices of the birds. And I'm not blaming any, but there is 2 ways. You have one way like that and the other way like this. So it's about what you like to do, or what you can do, or what you can offer. I hope these advices are just useful for you, and I will continue give you some advices in the hobby, in the budgies world. And have a good day, and hope you will stay in the channel. Thank you very much, and good night.